I mean, it was really just a full breakdown. You know, everything.
Got me all hyper.
Basically,
from where to start, exactly what to do, how to do it, all the systems, the programs.
The resources and things that were given throughout the training is phenomenal.
What is that noise? Can't hear the audio. Hey, Dirty, can. Awesome. We're good. We're live. Awesome. Well, welcome to the Deal Desk. Before we get started, I want to remind everybody this is a pilot program. We're going to test this out. There's still a lot of things we got to work on, but we want to get this started, okay? So the whole point of Deal Desk is you guys are going to be submitting leads. I'm going to be calling the deals live, okay? And we're going to try to get some verbal offers accepted, okay? And let's start calling. I got a lot of submissions here, okay? I'm going to be using my Google Voice to make the calls. I want you guys to pay attention to control the conversation, okay? But just keep in mind, again, this is the first day of this. There's always going to be room for improvement. We're going to tweak things as we get along. I want to get everybody's feedback about what your thoughts are about this, but let's get started, okay? All right. The first property is in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, keep in mind, I've never talked to any of these leads, so let's see how it goes, okay? All right, let me see. If you guys can't hear me, make sure you let me know. I will mute myself when I talk about the address and any other details like that. I don't. That's okay. She doesn't pick up. I'm going to try it right back. Let's try that out. It's really important to make sure the homeowner connects first. You never want to run comps before you call the person, because if you try running comps, then you call the person, they don't pick up. So she's not picking up. I'm going to the next lead. What I was saying was you always want to call the person first and not run comps first, because you could actually waste a lot of time calling somebody, running comps, and then you call, you don't pick up the phone. So next lead is also, now we got a lot of Atlanta leads here. Good stuff. Atlanta's a great market. All right, calling the second seller. Looking. Ooh. Calling it right back. I'll call each lead twice. Sometimes people tend to pick up the phone if they get back-to-back calls. So we'll make sure I'm dialing the right. Yeah, that is the right phone number. Okay. Calling back.
Telephone number 7.
Okay. It's not working. Let's call the next one. I'm going to go through these as quick as I can because I want to make sure I'm limited on time. And, you know, sometimes you may have a seller on the phone, and if they're on the hook, you know, the conversation takes a little bit. But I want to make sure I go through as many leads as possible. Okay. Hi, is this? Hi, my name is Steven. Did I catch it a good time?
Yeah, it is.
Perfect. I was actually calling in regards to your property.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Were you still interested in selling that property? I believe you spoke with my assistant in regards to it.
I don't believe I am in it.
I'm sorry, you're breaking out. What was that?
Yeah, probably not interested in selling it. No.
Oh, 'cause I was under the impression when you spoke with my partner, you were interested in selling. So no matter how much we could pay, you wouldn't be looking to sell at all?
What price did I give him?
I'm not sure. That's why I was calling you back. Now the whole process takes about 7 minutes.
Usually when people ask, I give them a price that I don't think they'll pay. It's
Yeah.
not ideal for investors.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I completely understand. If you have about 7 minutes, I'd love to give you an offer here right over the phone.
Sure, yeah, no problem.
All right, great. So our process is real simple. What I want to do is just ask you, a few more questions about the property. That way I can go and evaluate the area right here on the computer. Like I said, it takes about 7 minutes. And just to let you know, we are a real estate investment company, so we don't buy every property we look at, but we do have a team of agents just in case we may not be a good fit. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
All right, perfect.
I get an awful lot of calls about that.
I bet you do. It's a great area. I bet you do. Yeah, no, this area has a lot of activity, so I'm sure I'm not the only one calling you. But this property, if I'm not mistaken, isn't this right next to Washington Park, right? That area?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. All right, perfect. So I'm pretty familiar with that. So what can you tell me about it? How many bedrooms, bathrooms, condition?
It's a duplex. I believe it's about 1,100 square feet.
Okay.
It's a 1-by-1 on each side. When I bought it, it was in very rough condition, and I made it about livable, a little bit nicer than livable. I had to redo the electricity, redo the plumbing, redo the flooring, new bathrooms, new kitchens. Of course, I only went with entry level materials,
Right.
because the people that are there are not wealthy, and I didn't want to put them out of their homes.
Right.
Basically, been a buy and hold for me, and with the promise of tripling my money.
Okay. Perfect. And
I'm almost getting there. It's almost getting there.
Gotcha. And are they on a month-to-month, or are they on an annual lease?
They're on an annual lease.
Gotcha. Okay, an annual lease.
I'm not interested in putting these people out of the house. That's really why I'm not selling it.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes complete sense. And are they good tenants? They pay on time, and everything's going good with that?
Yeah, sometimes
this guy's not too motivated, but let's see where this conversation goes. Gotcha. So it's in good shape. Okay.
Yeah.
And the roof and the AC, do you know when those were last replaced?
Sure. I did the ACs last year. They're a ductless system.
Just want to get an idea of more about what the condition's like.
The roof is aged, but
the roof is old. The AC's okay. I'm gonna ask him about the bathrooms and kitchen when those were last replaced, and then I'm gonna try to bring out as to why more he wants to sell. Okay, and the bathrooms and kitchen, do you know when those were last updated?
Yeah, about 2.5 years ago.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this seems like a decent property, and I know you said you weren't really actively looking to sell the property. You're not really in a rush, but why are you even open to getting an offer?
I guess if I get an offer, I'll share it with my wife. We'll bounce it off of each other, and
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if somebody made me an offer I couldn't refuse, I won't refuse it. But I don't see investors doing something like that.
Yeah, that's why we also have a team of agents. But you know, I know you're not really in a rush. You have to speak with your wife. But if you got an offer that made sense, what kind of time frame were you looking to sell? I don't know, like a week, a month, a couple months.
I'm assuming you guys would put the people out of their homes.
Well, not necessarily. It really depends because we do buy properties as well that we keep the tenants. You know, obviously we want to reach out to the tenants, want to make sure they do plan on staying there. Sometimes we just buy properties with the tenants. It just depends on the situation. But we're not the type of company just to kick people out, especially with everything going on. We want to make sure it's a win-win-win situation. So obviously we want to respect the time frame of not only yourself and your wife, but also the tenants. But I was just trying to get an idea of, you know, if you and your wife agreed to a price.
Side A is like paid up through December almost.
What was that?
She gave us all of her. Yeah.
December?
One of the sides is already paid up in December.
Okay. Okay, up to December.
Yeah, so either way, after I sell it, I know it's out of my hands.
Yeah, but so you're saying you would probably be looking somewhere towards the end of the year?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I'm an investor myself, and it's hard for me to envision me selling it where two investors get to make money.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to see what we can do here for you. And I know you're not really motivated or in a rush, but I'm just trying to get an idea of see if this even makes sense for us. But so if you were to sell, we'd probably be looking somewhere towards the end of the year. Now, considering the condition it's in, I know you're really not in a rush. You're an investor. I'm an investor. We both know how this goes. But did you have any ideas to what you think it might be worth or what you were looking to at least sell it for?
Okay, so I'll be fair with you.
Yeah.
If I was an investor and I was looking for a property like that, I wouldn't expect to pay any less than $150.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. 150.
And, for me to want to sell it, I'd have to get an offer of like 165 or something just to make me move. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you said this was
The
fully
neighbor,
renovated?
Not like you're thinking. It's not a flip.
Right.
When I bought it, people were already living in it, and they didn't have water. And one of them
You
didn't
want's
have
way
a
too much.
bathroom,
The one next door
so
sold for
I
180,
just kinda made it
fully
livable,
renovated.
rentable.
So this guy's not motivated. He's not in a rush.
You're gonna have to touch all of the finishes again. Probably put up
Yeah.
some cabinets, stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think you're actually. I think you're asking a fair price. I was looking at your neighbors.
My plan with that one was to wait until those people, they're very elderly. I was going to wait till one or both of them passed,
Okay.
and then I was going to take the top off and put it into a two-story duplex, a two-story townhouse, you know,
Yeah.
with a master suite and a master bath on top, a 2x2.
Okay.
And the area will support it. I've seen that done before where they do.
There's comps active on the market for 147, bigger than his, in really good shape, and they're not moving.
It would be allowed
And
to
then
be
the
run
one
as a
next to him
lot of
actually
two-story
sold for 188, renovated completely. So we wouldn't be anywhere close. So let me see what happens if I kind of push him towards a listing. Let's see what happens. Otherwise, this isn't really somebody that's super motivated, right? This is not somebody. I'm just letting him talk. But this is not somebody I would push. Oh, you said you're looking for multifamily yourself?
Yeah. Actually, have an offer out on one right now.
Oh, nice. Okay. We also do that as well. Do you syndicate or, what's your strategy when it comes to that? Try and build a little
Like where I
rapport.
find them.
Yeah. Like what kind of, multifamily properties do you look for?
I have wholesalers send me off-market properties, and then I also comb the internet for sale by owners.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. This property we're talking about, I think you're actually asking a fair price, and I just want to be upfront with you as an investor. I don't think we would be anywhere near that. I don't know if I want to waste your time with a cash offer, but is listing something you might ever be open to in order to get that price range, or were you not looking at that at all right now?
Normally, when I write 165K, people don't call me back.
Well, your neighbor's house sold for 188, but that's fully renovated, so I don't think you're too far off, depending on the condition. You know, but that'd be more of a retail price.
I saw their renovation. They did a nice job.
Yeah.
Of course, the interiors are kind
with
of
investors, you can be more of a straight shooter. But you know, he just wants too much, like they all do.
I've been working with them to get the driveway fixed.
I don't want to spend too much time on this guy because he's a nice guy, whatever. I would probably put him on my buyers list. So whoever submitted this lead, this is the guy looking for multifamily leads as well. So add him to your buyers lead list. Okay. But I wouldn't spend too much time trying to convince him because really we'd have to be somewhere probably between 80 to 100, and he's at 160 no matter what. All right, no problem. I'll tell you what. I'm going to add your name and number here to my list. If I ever come across any multifamily properties that fit your criteria, I'll give you a call, and you can keep my number. If anything ever changes with this property, you know, feel free to give me a call, and I'll be more than happy to help out.
I will. And I'll tell my wife that somebody offered us 165K and see what she does.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Bye. You guys hear that okay? Can you hear the audio okay? So that guy, he was just interested. You know, he wasn't really serious about it. But, hey, at least you guys got to see what that conversation looks like. Let's call another one. Unrealistic about the price. You know, I think he's actually asking a really good price on the open market. But that's not somebody. You can never motivate somebody that's unmotivated, because if you try doing that, you could actually lose business, whether they come back for the listing or whether they change their mind. So don't ever try to push people in a way that they feel uncomfortable. So we got another one in Atlanta. All right. We're just writing down notes here. Good combo, that guy. So he's still an active investor. So whoever submitted this lead, okay, Mr. I don't even know how to pronounce his last name, Moglovich. Make sure you reach back out to him. Let me call this person one more time. All right. Some good notes. Perfect. All right. Wall painting. Nope. Not sure if that's a working number. Next one. Make sure when you guys submit these leads, make sure you at least, like, you know, I don't want to call, which I can call cold people, but if you guys want me to get more of a, you know, accepted verbal offer, I'd rather talk to somebody that you've already spoken to, because I'm just going to leverage your relationship you've already had with them. And you know, if you've already spoken with them, you've already warmed them up, I can close the deal for you. I've done this on stage, in person, over the phone. But if I'm calling numbers that don't work or properties are listed on the MLS, it's going to be. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Bellin?
Hello?
Is this Bellin?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I think my partner spoke. But so that was a wrong number. All right. So these last two, these aren't the correct numbers. So we can go back to those when we have the right one. All right. So we're moving from Atlanta, and yeah, Bonita also. both of these. So we're gonna go to Gastonia in Atlanta. I really like that area too. All right, so let's call this seller here, Mr. Kimball. The more quality leads and data you guys provide, the faster I can get to these, because it's already what, 11:20, you know.
Your call has been
Calling right back. Mr. Kimball. I'm calling him right back. He picked up the phone. Maybe he's busy. Maybe he might get mad. I don't know. Let's call him right back, though. Let's see what happens. I'm at a point, like, in this industry where I just don't care if people yell at me, call me names, call your business a scam.
Your call has been forwarded.
All right. So we're going to leave him alone. He's probably busy. But I think that's the right number he did pick up. All right, let's go on to Charlotte. All right. All right. Yeah. I'm hearing some background noise over there. Oh, okay, good. Is the audio okay? All right, perfect. All right, moving on to Charlotte. We need some people picking up the phone. Anytime it's ringing, I will always copy and paste the address. So if they do connect, I already have the information in front of me. I don't want to start running comps, but I do want to have the address ready. Okay.
Hello, this is Kenneth Love.
Calling you right back. Sometimes, you know, I'm calling from a Google Voice with an 813 area code. Sometimes when you call other people that aren't in your market, they may not answer. They might think it's like a telemarketing call. That's why it is important to call twice, because they will think it's more of an important call that way. So this is industrial vacant land. Okay, and he is not picking up. So let's move on to the next one. We're still in North Carolina. Oh, wait, no, I'm on this one here. Okay. All right. All right. What repairs are needed? None. Excellent condition. Super nice. Already won appointment. Okay. Let's move back to Washington.
Unable to come to the phone right now.
I thought he was going to answer me. I'm going to call him back again. I don't leave voicemails, by the way. Anytime I get even in my own business, anytime I get new leads and they don't pick up the phone, we call them, but we don't leave voicemails. Instead, we'll shoot them a text and we'll put them in a discovery bucket. And then we have a virtual assistant go through that discovery bucket, or you can have somebody in-house, however you have it structured. But, when you call people back, well, if they call you, you call them back, they don't answer, those discovery leads start stacking up. So those are leads that, nobody's spoken to. So you want to make sure that you stay on top of those. All right. So this one is Kannapolis.
Hello?
Hi, Miss Brown.
Who's calling?
Hi, my name is Steve. I believe you spoke with my partner, Eddie, in regards to your Did I catch you at a good time? Is your husband available, or maybe I could speak with you? Or
He's here if you'd like to speak with him.
yes, please.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Jackson Park Road.
Hello?
Hi. Good afternoon, Mr. Brown. My name is Steve. I believe you spoke with my partner, Eddie, in regards to your property. Did I catch you at a good time?
Yes, but I'm waiting for a man to bring me a contract on it. And I just putting everything on hold. I'm waiting for a few days and see if he brings it on out.
Okay. Is this the one? Let me take a look here. Do you remember what his name was?
So right now,
Do you remember what his name was?
what mean? What day?
Do you remember what his name was? The gentleman that's supposed to bring you the contract?
Yes, but he's from New Jersey, living down here.
Okay. Well,
His name is Cash.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure who that is, but I know you spoke with my partner. But let's see what I can do here for you. I mean, our process is very simple. What I wanted to do is just ask you a few questions about the property. That way I can go and evaluate the area right here on the computer. And it takes about 7 minutes. Is that okay?
Take what?
It takes about 7 minutes. Is that okay?
What, you want to go look at the property or?
No, I was saying I can make you an offer right over the phone in about 7 minutes. Is that okay?
If you can, but see, you can make all kind of offers.
Yeah.
When it comes down to close, you can cancel. Over the telephone offer wouldn't be worth nothing.
Yeah.
No, it won't, because you can cancel so darn easy.
Yeah, and we'll get to that. I just want to make sure that the price range makes sense first, and then I can get into that. But just to let you know, we are a real estate investment company, so we don't buy every property we look at, but we do have a team of agents, just in case we're not a good fit. Does that make sense?
Call me back in about 2 weeks if you want to look at it. You stand there looking at it, you can make me an offer then.
Well, I can make you an offer right here in about 7 minutes. Is that okay? If you don't want to sell.
You can't make no official offer over the phone.
Yeah, no, that's a great.
I've had people want to just tie it up, they show it to other people, all kinds of stuff.
No, I completely understand.
You call me back in 2 weeks. We'll go out there and you look at the property unless something changes.
Yeah.
You stand there looking at it.
Yeah.
Make an offer.
Now the thing is, based upon the square footage and condition, you described to me, once I ask you questions about it, I have a formula that I plug into my computer, and that's what allows us to buy 10, 15 properties a month in this area. So, of course, we're going to have to take a look at the house no matter what, but at least I want to give you some kind of ballpark range we'd be at. Does that make sense? I don't want to waste your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but can you tell me a little bit more about it? How many bedrooms, bathrooms, condition?
are 2-bedroom houses.
Oh, there's 2 houses on it.
The 2 houses on a building out front.
Okay.
The 2 houses are now rented out.
Okay, so it's 2 houses. Property is 2 houses. Oh, and that's a commercial restaurant on the same property. Is that right?
It was a restaurant, but it's zoned O and I.
Mm-hmm.
And the city says it can't be a restaurant under that zoning. You might get it rezoned, but it's doubtful.
Gotcha. So that's currently vacant, I'm assuming, right now. It's not being used as anything?
What?
The restaurant's currently, it's completely vacant. It's not being used as like storage or anything like that?
It's empty now.
Okay. So there's 2 houses on it. Now you said they're tenant occupied. Can you tell me a little bit more about the condition of each one?
Well, they both 2-bedroom, central heat there. They're old houses, but they're livable. The back one could stand new windows. The front one, when it was empty, I had all the windows fixed and storm windows on it. But it does not have thermal pane windows, neither one.
Gotcha. And they're, let me
The air
see here.
conditioner working on them. When I talked to them last week or so. Roofs have been replaced during the last 10 years or so.
Okay. Sounds like the property's in fair shape. Okay, so it's in fair shape. Now, the tenants, are they on a month-to-month or are they on an annual lease?
Month to month.
And they pay on time? Are they good tenants?
They've been there. Well, the one in the back, we've been rented to her for 25 years altogether, a different place. And that's her son lives in another house. So there, he got his stimulus check, and he paid up the rent through August or September. I think through August.
Okay.
So,
It seems like,
pretty good there.
yeah, it seems like a good property. What's got you interested in selling it?
Because I'm retired, I'm getting old, I'm getting rid of everything.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. So, I mean, will be pretty difficult to upkeep. Now, if you got an offer that made sense to you, that you and your wife both agreed to, what kind of time frame do you think you might be ready to sell? About a week, a month, a couple months?
After we find out this man is on a basic contract, anytime.
Okay, anytime? Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Now, I'm looking around here in the area. Now, they sound like they're both in fair shape. Obviously, they're not, like tear downs. They're not renovated. They're both in fair shape. You said the roof was about 10 years old?
On the 2 houses.
Okay.
The front building, it was re-sheeted and re-roofed 6 months ago.
Gotcha.
With the
Gotcha.
30-year roof.
Gotcha. Okay. So considering the condition it's in, I know it's not fully renovated, but it's in decent shape. Did you have any idea as to what you think it might be worth or what you were looking to at least sell for?
Well, right now, I would sell it for $155,000.
155.
Tax value is $240,000.
What was that?
The tax value is $240,000.
Oh, you would sell for 155 for the three properties?
Yes.
Okay.
It's R11
Gotcha. Okay. Let me take a look here in the area, because I'm trying to look at some similar properties in the area. I'm trying to look at the tax records actually, and it actually only pulls up the restaurant. Did you have any idea as to how big those 2 houses are as far as the square footage?
Seems like the back one is
Good,
1,000 and the front
tricky
one's
call.
about 1,100 and something.
I think this
The bedrooms are so small.
he
but
wants
the living room
155 for 2
kitchen is
houses.
on both of them.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay, perfect. Now let me ask you this: if we covered all the closing costs, the fees, the commission, and we close in a time frame that works best for you, we can move at your pace. What is the best price you can do?
155,000.
155. Okay.
Yeah.
Let
I've sat down house before that new roof was put on and several other things.
yeah.
And the roof alone was right at 10,000.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let me do this real quick. I think that price range, to me it kind of makes sense. I want to make sure it makes sense to my partner. Is it okay if I put you in a brief hold just to check in with him?
Can you do what?
Is it okay if I put you in a brief hold while I double check with my partner if that's a price we can do? Okay, I'll be right back. And if that is a price we can do, if he gives me the green light on that, I mean, is this something you're ready to move forward with today?
I don't understand all that.
No, saying if 155, I'm going to check with my partner right now to see if that's a price we can do. Now, if he agrees to that price, if that's a price we can do, is this something you're ready to move forward with today?
No.
Oh, I thought you said anytime.
Okay. I'll wait for you a minute.
Okay, I'll be right back, okay? All right, so he's waiting on some other investor. He hasn't got the contract. I don't care if the other investor didn't get him the contract yet. I'm looking at some comps. Now, for some reason, I'm looking at the tax records, only pulling up the restaurant. But the restaurant valuation itself is somewhere around 150. So if we get the restaurant plus those two houses, and he wants 155, and we'll put a 14-day inspection, I think that makes sense, right? Now, the buyer's going to be a little bit more picky because it's got to be rezoned and all that stuff. It's a restaurant that comes with two houses, right? So, but I'm looking at similar properties here in the area, and as is condition, I mean, they're selling anywhere between 150 and 140. Now, he seems like he's very iffy if he wants to sell to an investor. I can even hear him talking to his wife, Pat. But I'm not, he's more elderly. I don't want to pressure him, but what I can definitely do is set it up on, second call, because no matter what I say, if that's a price we can do, he's not going to be ready to move forward on this today. So we don't want to pressure him to do that. Instead, I'm going to see what's a good time I could check back in with you to see when you are ready to go. I'm also going to ask him what's your deciding factor. Now, in the beginning of the call, he said, well, come look at the house. Come look at the house. I want you guys to pay attention how it overcame that objection by stating we have a formula based on the condition. We know what kind of ballpark we have to be at. Okay, so I think with 155 works. I don't want to push him to sign right now, but I definitely want to set up. So let's see how this goes. Hey, Mr. Brown.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for your holding. I appreciate your patience. Hey, good news. My partner thinks we can do that 155. Now, I know you said you weren't ready to move forward today on it, and that's completely okay. There's no rush. We can move at your pace. But what kind of time frame were you looking to sell, and what would be your deciding factor?
What are you talking about? When I'm going to sell it?
No, I said, when were you looking to sell if we can do that price?
Quick as anybody can. No, there's no time frame set on it.
Okay. So my partner is okay with that. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to email you over an agreement so we can both take a look at it. Do you have a good email address?
Yes. You ready?
Oh, yeah. Oh, give me 1 second.
Okay. And put a phone number on it and everything.
Yeah, what's a good time you might be able to get in front of a computer or have access to your email?
Okay.
What's a good time?
Just send it over and I'll look at it.
Okay.
As soon as we get back in touch with the other man, we will know.
Okay, when's a good day or time I should check back in with you? Because the company policy is we can't send these out. I want to make sure he sends it to you while he's on the phone, just in case you may have any questions.
Wait till about the middle to part of next week.
Next week?
Yeah, about the middle.
Okay. So then you want him to send this over to you next week? You think Monday's okay?
You can send it over anytime. I'll look at it.
Okay. Yeah, because company policy is we can't send these out unless the homeowner is, looking at it with us. Now, what I can do is I can send you a blank one, with all the terms and stuff, but what's a good day and time that he can send it so he can review it with you just to make sure we're all on the same page?
Are you going to send it today or?
Yeah, I can send it today, but I don't want to rush anything. What's a good time today? Maybe I can speak with you and your wife while we're both on the computer.
Well, you can send it over. We'll look at it, but we're still waiting on that man to come back, whether he's buying or not.
Okay, so if we beat his price, match or beat his price, you would still be waiting for him?
If he don't come across with a contract, we could do it. Yes.
Okay, and when are you expecting him to return your call or bring you the contract?
Well, he was waiting for his partner to come back from New Jersey. I don't know when he's coming back.
Oh, wow. So we don't know when he's going to call you back then, right?
No. What is your name?
My name is Steve.
What, Ed?
No, my name is Steve. My partner's name is Ed. Yeah.
Call me back.
What time did you want me to call you back today?
Okay.
You want me to call you later this evening? Is that okay?
Well, give me a little time. It'll be tonight before I'll look at it.
Yeah. I just want to make sure when we send it, we're on the phone with you, but there's no rush. I was just trying to get an estimation of what time is good time that we can send it to you while we stay on the phone with you.
Well, you could just go ahead and send it, and I'll look at it, and then we'll call. We can talk more.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'm going to send you over a blank agreement with all the exact same terms. That's something you can look over, and then if it's something that makes sense, then we'll jump on a call. But I'll send a blank agreement over to you. Is it okay if I give you a call back Monday next week? Does that work?
It'll be fine.
All right, perfect. Well, it's a pleasure speaking with you, Mr. Brown. I'll give you a call Monday, and I'll send you a blank agreement right now, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye. Hey, that was a good call. So that's actually the first accepted offer. Now, here's the thing. There's another investor. We don't care about the other investor. There's a reason he didn't get back yet. We don't, with elderly people, you have to move at their pace. If you try pushing them to sign something the same day, if they want to take a look at it, you're going to lose the deal. But what's really important is that you send him, this is the type of seller, so whoever submitted that lead, Mr. Brown, send him a blank agreement so him and his wife has something to look over. What you guys don't want to do is ever send an agreement, a contract, right, with a purchase price, EMD, address, because then when that other investor talks to him, he could shop around your price and it's on paper. So email him a blank agreement, okay? Email him a blank agreement. And then I tried pushing a little bit as to when to get back on the phone. I still want to create some urgency, but at a time frame that works best for them. So it's Friday. He wants to call next week. In a couple of days, it's going to be Monday. So call him back Monday morning. He accepted your offer at 155. Send him a blank agreement. Call him back Monday morning. Make sure he reviews the agreement with you while you're on the phone. If he's okay with all the terms, you're going to go ahead and fill out the purchase price, the EMD, and the address. So thank you for that lead. That's our first verbally accepted offer. It's an elderly guy, so make sure you follow up with him when he said. So good lead. Thank you. Now let's get another one. We still got some time here. We got 15 minutes. So, I hope you guys, something really important about what you guys just saw. You noticed in the very beginning, remember, oh, just come look at it. Just come look at it. How you can't make an official offer. You will always overcome that objection if you tell them based on the condition you tell me, the square footage, and we have a formula. That's what allows us to buy so much volume in this area. That just makes you credible. It lets them know, hey, these guys know what they're doing. Okay, good stuff. Let's do another one. That was fun. Good stuff. All right. Man, we got a lot of leads. I'm gonna have to let me see here. All right, so now we're moving to Orlando, Florida. Orlando, Florida. Give me 1 second here. So that one, by the way, is I think that's a great deal. The one we just called. All right, so Orlando, Florida. Whoever submit that lead, Roy Brown, shoot me a message. I want to keep in touch with you and see how that goes. Okay. All right, next lead here. I don't know how to pronounce this name, so I'm just gonna go by their first name because it seems a little easier.
Hello?
Hi, Mr. Krish.
Yo.
Hi, hey, my name is Steve. I was calling in regards to your property over there.
Yeah, what happened to it?
Yeah, so I believe you spoke with my partner a while back. Were you still interested in selling that property?
Who's your partner?
I believe you spoke with, let me see, who did you speak with here? Eddie? Eddie or Caesar? Eddie or Caesar? I think it was Caesar.
Yeah, I could remember Caesar, yeah.
Okay, great. Did I catch it a good time?
Let me go finish the talk. I'm not interested in the price that you guys offered me.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm calling you. I know you spoke with him, but our process, I'm his partner, so what I wanted to do is just come up with a new price here for you, see what I can do. If it works, it does. If it doesn't, it's okay.
All right, hey, buddy, how about you do this?
Yeah.
Work out your price and give me back a call tomorrow, no?
Oh yeah, you don't have 7 minutes right now?
No, I'm having some lunch now, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's a good time I can call you back?
Anytime after lunch.
Anytime after lunch. So
Yeah.
what's lunchtime for you? Because it's 1 o'clock over here.
Yeah, I don't take lunch early, but today I was doing some stuff, so that will caught me up that I'm taking my lunch now, you know?
3 p.m. is okay? You think that work?
Yeah.
All right.
3 p.m. is fine.
I'll call you 3 p.m. then. Caesar and I will call you 3 p.m., okay?
And what's your name is, my friend?
My name is Steve. I'm Caesar's partner.
Okay, you speak.
Always ask, did I catch it a good time? Because think about it this way. If I pressure the guy into hearing me out, running comps, negotiating, all that stuff, and he's in the middle of eating lunch, the guy's going to try to brush me off the phone. Whenever you talk to sellers, you want to make sure they are engaged with you, locked in with you, and it makes sense. And if you ask who I am, that's okay. Whoever submits the lead, I'm always going to say you're my partner. If they don't like the price that you gave them, it doesn't matter. We're always going to try to, get back and close it. So call him back at 3 p.m. All right, Caesar? He's eating early lunch, but really late lunch, kind of. All right, so let's call this other one, another Orlando lead. Oh, okay. Give me 1 second here. Eight. All right, cool. Let's keep it going. Always try to get in the habit of asking people if you catch them at a good time.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice
No matter what,
system.
even if they answer
0.
and you don't ask that, they might be doing something where they don't feel like talking to you. And I feel like what works for me so much is that when I ask that, they make a commitment to themselves. I'm not forcing them. They make a commitment to themselves. Yeah, I do have time. Okay. So it's those small things that make the big difference. Oh, look who's calling back. Hi, this is Steven. How can I help you?
This you?
Is this Mr. Parker?
Yeah, what is it?
Hi, my name's Steven. I believe you spoke with my partner, Caesar.
Yeah, I ain't made no decision quite yet.
Yeah, did I catch you at a good time?
No.
I didn't catch a good time? Okay.
Yeah.
What's a good time I can call you back? No rush.
Probably Sunday or something.
Sunday? All right, I'll call you Sunday. Thank you. Bye. Well, he sounded like Caesar. Well, I don't know what you do with this guy. That's okay. Call him back. He didn't say no. He didn't say no. He's still thinking about it. All right, cool. So we got one in New Jersey. Now we're moving to New Jersey. All right, let's do it. You know, when this is done today, I want you guys to message me and the team some feedback. What do you think you would like to see? Like any feedback you have, because we know we're just testing this out. There's nobody else out there doing this. I mean, there's people analyzing deals, but there's not really people calling other people's leads. So the easier and better I can make it for you, that's what I'm here for, right? And I also want to expand my network and partner up with you guys on this stuff too, okay? Because we have nationwide buyers we can JV on as well, okay? But I'd love to hear your feedback. All right, so let's call this person one more time over here in New Jersey. If they don't answer, we're going to move over to Texas. Okay. Moving to Texas. Texas. All right, next one.
Hello.
Hey, Mr. Burke.
Yes.
Hi, my name's Steve. I'm actually But did I catch you at a good time?
Well, anyways, what were you trying to tell me?
Yeah. Were you still interested in selling that property? I'd love to give you an offer on it.
Well, yeah, but I'm not going to give it away.
No, absolutely. Yeah, I'm just here to see what we can do for you. So, Yeah, so our process is real simple. What I want to do is just ask you a few questions about the property. That way I can go and evaluate the area right here on the computer, see what I can offer you. By the way, it takes about 7 minutes. Is that okay?
Well, go ahead and see what happens.
Okay, great. And, just to let you know, we are a real estate investment company. So we don't buy every property we look at, but we do have a team of agents just in case we're not a good fit. Just want to make sure that made sense.
Well, I don't know. If you're the one that offered me a ridiculous figure, I just don't waste your time.
Yeah, I don't want to waste your time or my time as well, but let's see what offer I can give you. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, no big deal. Can you tell me a little bit more about the property as far as, how many bedrooms, bathrooms, condition?
You mean we got to start over from scratch?
No, what I do see here,
information.
yeah, and he noted down. I'm still pulling up the system here. I just want to know a little bit more about the condition about the house. I do have the, 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath is what I have here. But as far as the condition, like the roof, the AC, if you don't mind telling me a little bit more about that.
Well, as far as the roof goes, we a year and a half ago we put a deal to make it in good shape.
Oh, okay.
So,
I see here you updated the kitchen, right? Cosmetic updating, including kitchen, is what he wrote down here in the notes. Is that correct?
Yeah, somewhat.
Okay. All right, perfect. And how's the electric and plumbing? Any issues with that?
Not that I know of, unless electrical, no. Plumbing, no.
So it says your notes he wants $350. I mean, I'm looking at some houses selling for $300, $322.
I don't know.
Okay, no problem.
Exactly what's going on.
I'm looking here.
At a very inopportune time. So.
What was that?
I say this is a very inopportune time.
Oh yeah, if it's not a good time, I didn't want to rush you. That's why I was asking if I caught you at a good time. You sure?
Go ahead.
Okay, so I was looking through the notes here. It seems like it's in good shape. You were looking to get $350, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, we're gonna put the thing on the market for $390.
Oh, you plan on putting it on the market already? Do you have an agent you're working with?
No, I haven't got the agent yet, but
okay.
I won't have a problem putting it
on
the market. Question on it is
I think
if I get a cash offer that's reasonable before that, I'll go ahead and do it.
Yeah, it seems like a great property. I know the area very well. The condition you described to me is great. Rockwell was a great area. What's got you looking to sell it?
Okay, go ahead and tell me what your figure is.
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking around here. Why were you looking to sell it? Such a great property.
I'm 87 years old.
Gotcha.
Damn.
Okay, no problem. Now, if you got a cash offer that you liked, I know you're planning to list it on the market, but if you got a cash offer that you liked, what kind of time frame were you looking to sell? About a week, a month, a couple months?
Whenever somebody has the cash.
Okay, so tomorrow?
If you had the cash to hand me a check tomorrow, that would be okay.
Okay, great. Now, let me look around here. Seems like it's a good shape. I mean, you updated the kitchen and everything. And you're ready to sell whenever, as long as it's a cash offer.
Are you talking about putting Formica Thompson? No, we didn't put Formica in there.
Oh, okay. Okay, no problem. Did you have any idea as to, what you were looking to at least sell for? I know you're looking to list it for $390, but if we covered all the closing costs, fees, and commissions for you, and we can really close whenever you're ready, what is the best price you can do if it's a cash transaction?
I have an offer for $275. So.
Oh wow! Why didn't you take that? That sounds like a great offer.
I just got in the process of texting them back saying, "Come on, let's do it."
Oh,
you offered me $220, which was a big insult.
Oh wow! So you're going to take that offer of $275?
Probably.
Okay. And what's got you? Why didn't you move with them yet? You said you're in the process of texting them back.
I have not texted them back yet. I'm going to.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think that's a great offer. Okay, let me take a look here. Now, it does say on the tax records, correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes these tax records are way off, but it says here it's about 3,300 square feet. Does that sound about right?
All right.
Okay, perfect. So it is pretty accurate. All right, let me take a look here. Are you familiar with Meandering Way?
Yes.
There's a property on 1450 Meandering Way, and it's sold for, what was that?
I don't care what it's sold for.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look at the condition. You says yours isn't fully renovated, but it's in excellent shape, right?
Go ahead.
He's asking way too much. Okay. So yeah, so I mean, I'm looking
Everything is
here.
subjective depending upon the person who's looking at it.
Exactly. You know, it's tough to say because I'm looking at some properties. I think 275 is actually is that a cash offer he gave you?
Yes, ma'am. So I'm going to go ahead and hang up because obviously you can't come anywhere near it.
Yeah, and I really didn't want to waste your time with that. I think that's a great
You're
price.
wasting my time by talking me any further. So
No
have a good
problem.
day, sir.
No problem.
Bye.
Let me know when they accept that offer. So he wanted just too much. I mean, I'm looking at comps here in the area. 275 cash offer is it's really high. I mean, we would really have to be closer to look between 200 to 225. He did say he had another offer at 220 and he got insulted. It was probably another investor. An investor would have to be between 200 to 225. 275 is probably not an investor. Okay. Dang. Well, that's it for today. I want to see what you guys thought about today. You know, the very first deal desk, we will improve this. There's a lot more surprises to come. We're tweaking, adjusting things. We got one verbal accepted offer. We're not done yet. I'm going to see you guys next Friday, but I need to hear you guys' feedback. So please go on my Instagram, send me a message, send the team a message. If there's anything else you guys want to see or some feedback, let me know. Otherwise, that's it, guys. 1 hour of calling, one verbal accepted offer. Let's keep crushing it. Take care, guys. I'm here. Did you end the stream?